from inventory to marketable packages in minutes. Basically, with us, we have Eris Busso from the Move mother company, which has brands operating as Holiday Heroes, Holiday Finder, and then including myself. Just to give you a little bit information on what we are going to talk about, plus also provide you the context. Basically, HyperGuest, first of all, on our side, HyperGuest is a multi-channel distribution platform which removes technological and commercial barriers between hotels and demand partners. This is our product. Now, what it offers to you in that sense, we are offering you our innovative technology, which connects basically the hotel on the supply side directly with the demand partners. Inside this, it's a seamless integration with a multi-channel, really, as we have different demand partners waiting for our supply partners, such as tour operators, OTAs, wholesalers, DMCs, and more. HyperGuest is here in order to empower the hotels to regain the full control of the distribution strategy and work directly with our demand partners without having a middleman inside it. On the agenda today, we are going to discuss how to maximize and optimize the opportunities of your package distribution, which as of today was way more restricted than what HyperGuest, together with WeAreMove and additional package operators, can offer you as of today. Basically, what we are offering you is to unlock new revenue streams with package rates. Though in this package offering, we are offering them on a dynamic rate. This way, you will achieve, if you start distributing your package rates with HyperGuest, no more problem with rate leakages, as you always will know who is the partner who placed the booking for you, while also the partner, as our package operator, will always sell your rates together with an additional product, meaning there's no chance of price discrimination whatsoever, as nobody will know for how much the hotel itself, the room itself, was sold. Alongside with it, you're basically unlocking new global markets, new reach. Just as a side note, here with us, Eris from WeAreMove. They have brands operating in the German market, in the Israeli market, markets in Greece, Cyprus, meaning there's much more global expansion, which you are now tapping into. In addition to that, we have more of those partners, each of them operating in their own destination. This will, in the end of the day, allow you to increase your occupancy, fill rooms consistently, even in low season. If you are now suddenly in the month, which you have for more room, your capacity is quite low in the property, you can just now reach out to WeAreMove or any other of our package operators and push a tactical offer only for your package segmentation in order to boost your capacity. This also allows you to predict your revenue more or less upfront. What do I mean by it? Instead of making all those kinds of offline contracts now, you can work either on dynamic rates or you can predefine certain conditions with our partners, the package operators, and sell them online with live availability and live sync through our platform. How is it working? Here we are basically concentrating now on the story of a package, how it's created. On the left side, it's your property. And then we have HyperGuest. Your property is pushing via channel managers the rates to HyperGuest, is receiving them and then offering to a variety of demand partners. Specifically in this meeting, we are talking about package operators, a variety of demand partners, your global inventory. Doesn't matter if you're located in Indonesia and Bali, Australia, North America, or somewhere around Europe or Africa, will get to you. And each of those reservations has an attached VCC to it, meaning that the payment is already secure and prepaid, while the rates and availability, they're updated consistently through your channel manager. HyperGuest is receiving them and delivering it in real time to WeAreMove. WeAreMove are basically sending a search and then pulling the rates from HyperGuest based on what you have agreed between your sides. This product is, in the end of the day, combined with your hotel, combined with the flight, and we are creating in an instant a package rate for the end customer, which is sold also to the end customer. In a minute, Aris will go a bit more into details on that front, but this is the overall idea. Now, packages on your terms. What does it mean? You're basically able, and you know that HyperGuest will provide you with your package rates, a safe distribution, meaning no rate leakages, full transparency, as you always know who is the partner that has booked this package rate from you and who is the end customer. In the end of the day, there are no surprises. In contrary to a big bad bank or like wholesaler in general that is operating with you right now on package rates, you don't know who the sub-agent is standing behind this package rate. But on our side, you will always know, meaning you have full transparency, full control. What do I mean by it? Let's say you have a package rate connected from your channel manager to HyperGuest, and usually offline you would work with allotments, limiting certain room availability or putting them out of your inventory, certain rooms only designated for package rates. Now you have the availability to push the package rates to HyperGuest, and WeAreMove will be able to pull them from the HyperGuest system. But at the same time, let's say that you reached 85-90% of your capacity in the hotel, and you don't want to operate anymore with the package rates, you can close them down. You can send certain closeout dates for days that you know that you won't need those package rates. Everything is highly adjustable inside our system, and you will have the full control over it. Live inventory sync, again, like it's basically that it's not only about the inventory, but also about your rate sync, meaning that you just see that your capacity is growing higher. Now you push an update from your channel manager as 100 here. In a few seconds, up to a few minutes, Aris will receive the update and will already reflect and adjust the package rates accordingly on his end. So what did we learn up until here? It's basically an effortless market expansion through HyperGuest. Once you activate your package rates, the rates that you currently have hold on your shelf and only given them or provided them to partners that maybe are near to your location or far abroad, though you have them offline contracted. Now you're able to work really via dynamic distribution, your package rates, flexible promotion, customized package rates. You can always come to an agreement with any of our verified partners. And I can assure you, we're adding almost on a weekly basis new partners. You can reach out to them and discuss special terms, which are only for holiday heroes, only for holiday finder, click and go, travel parks, Puy de Fou, and so on. Only based what you have agreed with the specific partner. Let's say an airport shuttle is included in the specific rate. This can be done and will be only distributed to the specific partner. In the end of the day, you can reach out to your account manager and he will provide you more information on this. This is basically HyperGuest part in it, how it's operating in the end of the day in front of the customer and how it's being booked. I will pass on now the torch to Aris, and Aris will continue.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here, and it's a great partnership with HyperGuest, and we're super excited about that. What are we trying to do? I guess that our audience here is quite familiar with dynamic package. Those are terms that you know and maybe experienced in the past, etc. But I think that what are we trying to do is to allow you to understand the differentiation of what we're bringing you comparing to any other solution, and why this could be a game changer for the ecosystem and for you to become a tour operator basically. So why did we build Holiday Heroes, and why did we spend so much time in rethinking? We're coming from the tour operator space, and there are two observations that we observe. So first of all, beside the fact that package is completely on growth, and just this year, 8% growth year on year in the package demand. And this is, and the exciting part is mainly the Gen Zs that are driving this growth, because they're just looking for simplicity. Booking a package is simple. I think we can all agree about that, that having one single point of contact, no stress, without taking any risk and booking a package, and that is making. But there are two very important point that needs to be taken into consideration. The first one is that travelers are becoming more and more flexible. They are flexible on destination and dates. When it comes to book your holiday, you care less about where to go, what do you want to do. Most of the OTAs and most of the distribution platforms are driven by where rather by what to do. And this is something to take into consideration. The second thing is that 76%, and that's according to a recent report that McKinsey has presented, that 76% are super frustrated when there is no personalization. And I can tell you it becomes even much more when it comes to Gen Z. We are becoming so obsessed of personalized platform that when it's not personalized, we get frustrated. So there's two areas that Move is solving. The first one is the discovery, and the second one is the personalization. And that brought us to build the world's first booking platform without a search. Because we just get, a traveler is getting paralyzed when he sees those search bar and he needs to put a destination and he doesn't know the destination and he needs to do many search. So we designed the platform to around personalization, a personalized feed just like Spotify, Pinterest, Interest, all those platforms that the first time you came on board, it was an onboarding, who you are, what you like, what type of content do you like. And then you got a personalized playlist or a personalized content or personalized pictures, etc., etc. The second part that we wanted to do is to merge the inspiration with the booking. So creating a unified booking experience, no more spending hours on the inspiration. And then when it comes to booking, I need to restart everything again and so on. So no more gap between the inspiration phase and the booking, allowing the user to start from inspiration, but directly dive into the booking. So this what stands around, and that's the paradigm shift that we're currently leading into the ecosystem. Yeah. So how it works? So the first part is that you define your preference when onboarding flow. So no more search. You just tell the platform who you are, when you want, but the when can be very large. I can say, I want to go in a weekend in May. I don't need to precise specific day because I don't know exactly when it's the right time to travel and what type of holiday, where it's more a beach holiday, city holiday, romantic break, or what type of holiday are you looking for? That's the first part. And then in less than 2 seconds, our algorithm is going to serve a live feed of dynamically created personalized holidays. So you're going to get a feed that is taking exactly and matching exactly your preference. And that leads to the next slide, where everything is about matching the user profile to the best option and the best opportunity. That's the value proposition of what we're giving, is to making sure that you save a lot of time and money and not missing out a great opportunity. And how do we do it? Is a combination of different components that comes into play. So the first thing is the perfect combination on flight and hotel. The second is what are the best dates? How do we know when to travel? When is the best date in the months to travel? Sometimes a differentiation can be huge between one day to another. The third thing is what comfort, because it's so complicated with all those luggages and so on. So how do we make to the user a great word by just standardizing everything around luggages on a simple click? I can transform a package to be adapted to what I'm looking for. And the last thing, the preferred term. So flexible, you hold hotelier holding different rate, flexible, non-flexible, bookable, etc. There's different rate. We standardize also because you need to remember, for a user, it's very complicated to understand. Whether I can book it or cancel it or not cancel it, you have different rate. We want to bring them to the user. And we standardize all of that in order to provide, to combine the flight and hotel on a simple. Because remember, you as an hotel, you see the hotel part. But if you think user and travelers, they have the flight. So yes, the hotel is refundable, but my flight is non-refundable. Now, how do I deal with that? And that's exactly what we solve by offering the Holiday Heroes Flex product, where you can cancel your holiday up to 24 hours before departure for only 10% cancellation fee. So this is all about matching to the user profile. So in terms of our user, different age groups, it's very exciting to see that before 40, we have 50%, more than 50% of our user. We have couples, family, everyone book packages, everyone use the platform, and they just love the platform because it's easy. That's mainly the feedback that we're getting from our user. It's easy to search, easy to find, and so on. So what are we offering to you, hotel? So we believe that this ecosystem of tour operators that are taking in advance inventory, forcing you to decide on price in January when they're taking room for August and July. That doesn't make sense. I've been there, by the way. I was a tour operator. I negotiated rooms a year in advance. But today it doesn't make sense. Today, you want to be in control of your distribution. You want to be in control of your rate. Here, we're offering two things. First of all, we're taking away the parity problems because it will always be a package, always bundle with more services. Flight and transfer and different activity, always, never selling the hotel by itself. So parity, this is one thing. The second part is being able to distribute your way. So what do we offer you in terms of distribution? So first of all, transforming you as the tour operator. So we are allowing you to sell packages without having to take the risk, without the heavy part of being a tour operator dealing with fly, because it's not your day-to-day. Our day-to-day is to be a tour operator, to manage and to take your inventory, to add on top of it the flight, and then distribute it on a B2B, allowing you access to travel agent booking platform, allowing you access to B2C world, allowing you on a white label to sell packages directly. So if you want to sell packages because you believe that you have a result or that anyway a customer would have taken flight to reach your destination, then we are allowing you to do that, and also allowing you to distribute like you're distributing today on a GDS directly your hotel. We are offering you to distribute on Amadeus Leisure Distribution. Amadeus is our strategic partner, like HyperGuest. We're getting from HyperGuest your content that you define, by the way. You define, it's dynamic, it doesn't need to be fixed. You can change it, whatever happened, there is a booking done. We're taking from HyperGuest all this content. We're going to distribute it to the different system, getting the booking, making the booking, no more reconciliation and payment, etc. As Gregor described, directly there is a virtual card that is implemented into the booking, and that's it. You brought to your distribution channels another channel, which are those customers who want to book a package, because there's more and more travelers that seeking for simplicity. And that's exactly what we're bringing you. We're bringing you a customer that want a package, and we're allowing you to distribute your content as a tour operator without having to deal with the large complexity of a tour operator. So that's what we're giving you as a distribution. And traveler just love. I invite you to go on the different platform and on the Trustpilot. The reason why users love our platform, and now we're seeing more and more agents also that love our platform, again, is that I don't need to search. I just don't need to search. I don't need to decide. I'm suddenly discovering new destination. I'm suddenly discovering new prices. Sometimes I see that for 200 euro more, I can spend more 4 nights, get much more for my holiday. Remember, the trend here is that everything in that cost of flight becoming very expensive, the cost of the hotel, everything, the prices are going high. People are looking for great offer, for opportunities. Opportunity doesn't mean low price. Opportunity means how can I get the most for my budget? And that's what we offer. And we want you to be directly connected so we can allow you to reach this audience who are seeking for new things and seeking to get directly to you through a package which make all their travel arrangements simple. Thank you. And back to
Was
you,
perfect.
Gregor.
It was perfect, Eris. It really makes sense, everything. Just to add one more point, for all what you have said, what is HyperGuest's role in that sense? HyperGuest fits in as your technology platform to enable Eris to do all those things that he has now described for your hotels, for the supply side, just using HyperGuest as your technology in order for you to be able to do what Eris has now proposed to you.
So just on that, I will say at the end of the day, everything needs to be simple. So simple, that's the word. That's the word. In order to make it simple, once you are on HyperGuest, in a single day, we can tomorrow add a component to your hotel with flight, transfer, etc., and sell you as package directly. And then we can discuss how do you want to distribute. So all of that can be quite simple. So once you're on HyperGuest, we're selling you, we can promote, we can drive. So that's why the HyperGuest Move here is a super strong value for you as an hotelier.
Awesome. Now let's get into the questions. Eris, you see them as well, correct?
Yes.
I will read them out loud for everybody.
Okay.
Please advise, are the hotels for the package from the HyperGuest ecosystem, or if we have other global hotels API, the package still work? There are certain settings that need but are no must to create. Let's say that your property is distributing the bar rate with a minus 20% commission and an OPAC deal, which usually a tour operator as Eris would receive. In case that you have offered this already to HyperGuest Marketplace or to additional players on the marketplace, you don't need to map any new rate plans. But let's say that you have special designated rates which are sitting on your shelf and you haven't mapped them as of now to the HyperGuest product, to the system. I would strongly encourage you to do so after our meeting. Reach out to your account manager or to an email that we will provide to you by the end of the meeting. And let's map your designated package rates so that Eris and the rest of our package operators will have access in the end of the day to those rates. I hope this answers the question more or less.
I will take the question for the flights. Will they be from our inventory or from yours, which means our inventory? So first of all, we coming from a full inventory of flight, of course, it's low cost, etc. If you have an inventory of flight, that's a big add-on. So yes, we can either take your inventory, we can mix your inventory of flight together with our content if needed. So we have already implemented in our platform all flights, so charter flight, scheduled airline, and low-cost carrier. But if you have an inventory, we usually bring that as well because it just did it. And if you decide to sell only with your inventory, that is also doable. So this is definitely doable.
So I think the next one was basically what
just for maybe just the next one here, I have experience how will be ensured that the package will be distributed with the bundle guarantee by the partner. Maybe it's so for our side, I would just say here that we sell only packages. So we sell only packages, but maybe that's more for HyperGuest too.
Exactly as Eris said, he sells only packages. Inside HyperGuest, we have more than, as of today, more than 870 live partners. And all those partners, each of them is classified by his business model, meaning like wholesaler, DMC, tour operator, package operator. Now, Eris and a few other clients that I've highlighted in one of my slides, like Alkia, Click and Go, Puy de Fou, and so on, they are classified in the HyperGuest system as package operator. And the package operator will always sell the product with an additional service, with a flight, with a transfer, with a soccer game, whatever, something will be sold in addition to the hotel itself. It never will be sold as a standalone for our package feed. As a subtype, really package operators.
And by the way, regarding to show a practical example, that's great by Dennis. Us will be super happy if you can. We can do a session if you can send us an email and then showing I can also demonstrate here. I don't know if I can share my screen or not, Gregor, but I can demonstrate. But if not, just drop us an email and then we can do a session, whatever.
I'll stop sharing my screen for a second. Like specifically on HyperGuest, we have a few solutions on how to do it. Therefore, I don't want to go too much into details. I really would encourage you to just send an email by the end of this meeting to your account manager and let them know that you would like to offer your package rates and what it needs to be done. But how it would look like on Eris' end, I would like to Eris to show it to us.
Okay. Yes, here, share screen. That's great. Okay, so let me just take you to Holiday Heroes. Now we're seeing my screen. Okay, so as you can see, there's no search bar. Yeah, there's no search. Every point, every single time. Now this is our German website, so Holiday Heroes. That's in Germany. At every point of time, we have more than 120 million different holiday combination ready to be booked. And it's not about search, but it's about building your feed. So there's different way. One of the way is through an AI assistant, when you can just write down what you're looking for, simple words, and you can get. And then it's all about also onboarding. So I'm a couple looking for a holiday in April or May. I'm quite flexible. Looking for a 3-4 night. Let's make sure to make it a weekend. And then beach holiday or city trip, romantic. Let's go for all city trip. And how do I like my holiday? So pampering, luxury, etc. And here, what is happening now is that from those 120 million offer, the algorithm is gonna pick the one that are relevant for me according to my search in terms of when do I want to go and what day. So I'm seeing already, but I think you guys are not seeing yet. So because I'm looking at the other one. So here you have Russia, you have Krakow, Riga, Batumi, Budapest. You have different destinations in one single search. Now, all of those destinations is going to pick an hotel according to availability, to price, etc. So it's going to merge into that. Going in the background, if you're an HyperGuest, we're bringing you in. So for your destination, we're going to make sure that you appear here, and the algorithm is going to find the best, making sure that if there's a customer that is looking the type of hotel, which is a boutique hotel or a resort or whatever hotel it is, we want to make sure that you reach Bari, Sofia. As you can see, there's different destinations in one single search here. Every time combined flight to a hotel. So the price, as crazy as it can sound, yes, for 220 euro, it's the flight and hotel together. So all the idea here is to have a full package. So if I'm going, for example, into Riga, diving in, we're giving an experience to the user that is completely simple, where he can see the price across all calendar. And check this, for example, here. You can see here that departure on the 10th, look the difference in the price, and it can change from the airport. So we make sure to take the best flight and hotel and to pick the best date, because going on a Thursday, look the difference 1 week later. And if he would have spent time, the user, to search for that, it's 100 searches that you need to make in order to get to this right one with the good flight, what schedule, etc. Easily adding a carry-on trolley, easily transforming it to be flexible completely. And this is for a flight plus hotel. This is extremely convenient for a user. At the end of the day, offering also a payment solution. So book now, pay later, allowing him to lock the price if you want to lock the price. So the different, we are wrapping the offers with a great shopping experience for the user in order to make sure that he books. So this is to give you an idea. And if I go, for example, in Riga into a specific one, so I want to search in Riga, so I dive in Riga. Remember, I didn't know where I want to go. City trip, a couple in April or May, and then here I'm getting into a specific destination. Then of course I can get to a specific date, etc., and so on. So the idea is really to give an experience to the user where he can start very wide search and end up getting the best opportunity. So just to give you an idea how a package is built. Now all of that is built fully automated. No one in the background have touched it. That gives you, by using HyperGuest, the possibility to control the rate, to control the availability, to control the condition. Everything is on your side. We're taking whatever you decide, because no one in the background, in only the heroes, build those packages. This is a high-powered, fully automated virtual tour operator that brings all those offers together.
Meanwhile, in the rate that Eris showed, like in Riga for the 600, for an example, euro, no one knows what part it is for the flight, what part is for the hotel paid. Most likely, we can assume that the hotel stuck was on this specific date with a lot of inventory, and therefore the rates is a bit cheaper. And here, Eris is basically leveraging out of it for you through HyperGuest, as he gets a direct live availability with the rate, and you could optimize your revenues this way and boost your performance on those specific dates. Even if it's a single day, 2 day, 3 days, we will find on how to utilize those dates in the end of the day. So let's look further.
Yeah, in terms of integration, just want to say something in terms of for the operator to integrate the hotel on their market. How does it work? So once you're on HyperGuest, we are distributing you. So no integration, no simple, nothing. So once you're on HyperGuest, we can distribute your hotel. So no more integration process, etc. We just need to, we're getting a message from HyperGuest that you're in. We just need to set the commercial, and then it's straightforward.
Yes, regarding there's a question on where's the hotel inventory from. Dennis asked this question. Basically, the inventory, we get everything from the hotel's channel manager. It doesn't matter if you're connected to TravelClick, SiteMinder, Muse, Synexis, and so on and so forth. With whatever channel manager you're using, whatever inventory you have pushed for your package rates, this is the inventories that we will use. Let's say that you have 4 rate plans. 2 of those rate plans are the flexible room only and flexible BB rate. And then you have 2 mirror rate plans, which are based on the flexible rate plans, but are only for package operators. In this way, you could attach a different inventory to it. Though if you would push it on the same 2 bar rates, you couldn't attach a different inventory to it. So this is an important thing operational wise. That's why I'm encouraging you to reach out to your account manager in order for him to provide you a tailored approach on how to implement your package rates the best way possible. Though in the end of the day, as Eris said, this is minimum effort. There's no reason why this couldn't be done within a day of a few clicks, and Eris would already receive your package rates.
Let's make travel distribution simple. That's the message. It needs to be simple. Otherwise, it just doesn't work.
Regarding the terms and conditions, I'm not 100% sure if we have addressed it now, but Kunika Sharma asked about it. So basically, terms and conditions, every hotel already onboarded with an HyperGuest should have the terms and conditions of the platform already agreed to it. Meanwhile, Eris, this is one of the big points that we are pushing. You're more than free to reach out to Eris team, I believe so, and to work on customized packages with their team in case it's interesting for you. Though overall, there's no need really to reach out anymore to each and every partner for each package rate, as you would have it implemented as part of your HyperGuest product. Once you have enabled it for package operators, Eris will get the right rates, whatever your was desired and intended to give to package operators.
Exactly. Just a word here. We're basing a price, condition, everything based on your terms. So whatever terms you're sending, those are the terms that we're gonna show to the customer, and those are the terms that at the end. But remember one thing: we're acting as a tour operator. Okay, we're taking the responsibility in front of the customer or the travel agent as a tour operator, And in that, so that's why we standardize sometime on our side, but it's always going to be a tied condition and more severe condition than what you are giving. But whatever terms you are putting into HyperGuest, the condition that we are going to work based on.
Thank you, Iris. From Michelle, basically to activate this package rate, do we must only map new rates or other actions are required from the hotel side? No additional actions are required. If you have designated package rates, then you would need to map them. If the rates that you're pushing as of now are the same rates that you would like to offer for package operators as for our marketplace, then no additional steps are required. Though in the HyperGuest system, we are quite flexible. Therefore, I would like you to encourage, regardless, to reach out to your account manager. Each of the account managers is aware that we had the meeting today, and they would be happy to support you in what needs to be done for the package rate specifically for your portfolio. So again, steps and involvement are really like small, should be done within a day, and then Eris will distribute them for your properties.
There is, in terms of target customer, would you appealing a corporate guest? Of course, this is for us, yeah, of course. This is definitely can be doable. It can be also branded and everything. Yeah, let's check this. And there's a lot to do. Great opportunity out there. It's all about redefining and not taking the normal as a normal. It doesn't mean it normal. Let's challenge every day of what we do, and we're going to be much more successful. Thank you very much, Gregor, and thank you everyone for listening. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.